Hey everybody, good morning. I'm in the corner. You don't need to see my face to get a card reading. So, welcome to Saturday Solutions. I'm Katie, and you're kdmoonchild's world. We come together for spiritual reading, looking for solutions for the week ahead, and maybe a couple answers for the week we just finished. So, without ado, I want to get started. I don't know about you guys. Let's do this. I will be using, as I shuffle here, the Gilded Tarot by Barbara Moore and Ciro Marchetti. Beautiful cards. I love this deck. This is my first tarot deck that I've ever owned. I learned tarot with this deck, believe it or not. That's why I'm not real good at it. Because you should learn tarot from the traditional Rider-Waite to start with. Hi, Kitty. How are you, Mr. Carew? We have an assistant today. Can you tell? Happiness just walked in. At least he's my happiness. Well, I'll lay down in the middle of the spread. Just thought I'd warn you guys. That's kind of par for the course with that guy. That's my giddy. Okay, let's play these things out. What do we want to find out today? Let's take a look. I want to try a new spread. So let me pull one up. I have a few that I'd like to try. How about one that's simple? What should I do? It's a simple 3-card spread. Shouldn't take us very long. Plus, I'll pull an extra card that gives us a message from Spirit. Does that sound like a plan? Okay. Let's shuffle a couple more times. Very simple spread. I could give you a bunch of cards and make it all drawn out, but let's make it simple this week. I don't know about you, Mercury retrograde, I don't know how many times I've redone this reading. I had a beautiful one done yesterday. Music was perfect and everything. And I went to watch it back. I even uploaded it to YouTube. I want to watch it back. Half of it, the sound was gone. Because I removed the small picture, out. And when I do that, audio goes too. Hello, Mercury, and hello, Katie, making massive mistakes. So, I'm ready. Let's do this. Okay. Cut the cards. And we have 1, 2, 3 on our cards. You going to help us, Koru? You sweet boy. And the bottom, oh. Look at the bottom card. We get the devil. What are we going to find out in this reading, please? Look at the bottom card. I'll put it here so we can have it. Always look at the bottom card because that is the energy of the reading. Pardon me. First card is the situation. Second card says to do this. And third card says don't do this. How's that for easy? Let's give this a try, huh? What's our situation, please? We have the Page of Wands. Why do I get that? That is a page who is doing a lot of waiting in an area of a lot of abundance. Look at the fruit in those trees. Isn't that beautiful? It's a passionate card. It's either red. Page of Wands. Give me my court cards, please. Whew, it's the very first page in the book. And I'm going to read it to you what the book says. Might as well. We have the time, right? A young man let's try that again. A young man cautiously carries a wand. He is a little stiff, as if this were a new experience. and he wants to get everything just right. Although careful, he's not nervous or anxious. He has prepared for this moment as much as possible and is filled with confidence. You are ready to try something new. It may be something you've thought about for some time or have been reading or studying. It's time to put your thoughts into action. I covered that. Thank you. You're well prepared, so go ahead and take the next step. Be aware of jumping into something you're not ready for. If you haven't laid the groundwork, you'll probably be surprised by unexpected events or expenses. The Page of Wands can indicate a message usually pertaining to your career, project you're working on, or a course of study that you're interested in. And Koru, I'm sorry, my love. I know you like covering up things. This guy's telling us to watch out for our addictions and the things we're attached to. You can let them go. He's not forcing you into anything that you haven't already chosen. That's what this card is telling us. So the underlying energy of this reading is about our choices and the fact we can change them at any point. And that's what this Page of Wands is doing. He's cautious. He's not really sure about the wand he's carrying, but he's still doing it because he knows he needs to move forward. But he's uneasy because he didn't quite finish the groundwork he needed to do. Before you embark on a new project, this card is telling us, do your groundwork first. Make sure you feel comfortable and confident in the subject at hand, whatever that may be. So, that's our situation. We have things that are new we're learning, and we have to be confident in what we learn. So the situation is doing the groundwork. Okay? This card is telling us how to do this. Get the Five of Cups. Oh, he's so concerned about those emotional cups that are turned over. Can't see the ones he still has behind him. I hear loud and clear, are you all bound up in your fears? And not so much so that you cannot see the road ahead, the path ahead? You cannot even see the choices that you have because you're blinded by what you could lose or what you have already lost? In this card, a man despairs over the spilling of 3 cups, unaware that to the 2 glittering cups that there are 2 glittering cups behind him. A time of mourning over a loss is natural and necessary. But if it goes too long, it becomes melodramatic and a parody. By turning to the wisdom of organizations and institutions, this man can find guidance in his mourning and support in healing his heart. Feel your losses, I'm hearing. Then he can turn to the future, find hope in drawing a new day, and embrace 2 cups waiting for him. These back here. See, got 3 tipped over, but these are beautiful back here. Turn. Okay, you've experienced a loss and must mourn. Don't shorten your grieving process. Don't let anybody tell you how to grieve or try to influence how you grieve in any way. Grief is a personal process that no one can interfere with unless you allow it. Turn to the wise friend or counselor or spiritual advisor for a religious tradition that you have. If you don't have a religious tradition, what is a family tradition maybe? Or maybe you can make a new one. Use this tradition to help you heal properly so you can embrace a bright future in due time. So you lose those fears of what you might lose up here and what you have lost down here. What's going to happen next week? Be prepared of prolonging your time in mourning, whether it is out of desire or attention or fear of the future. This dude, I would say, is afraid of the future because he thinks everything's already used up and spilt. He's scared of the future. He's scared of the future because he isn't quite fully confident of the groundwork that he has laid. So he holds on to that wand lightly and stiffly. But he's there. He's present. This guy is barely present because he's so much caught up in his losses that he can't see what he has to be grateful for. And that is the process of grieving. It will ease up in due time on its own in a natural way. The final card that we get in this, the 3 card, is telling us what to do to make this better. We get the 7 of Swords. Oh, that's interesting. I get lots of blue in this. This is a flow card because of the blue. What do we need to know about the 10 of Swords, please? Of course, swords are the last ones in the pinnacle are, as they should be. There they are, the swords. 7 of Swords. Don't mind me. The 7 of Swords is telling us there's a shady character carrying 5 swords. And he's retreating from the building. He's taking the secrets with him. Stolen secrets. He apparently intended to disarm an enemy. His plan, though, seems spontaneous and foolhardy. He cannot even take away all of the swords. There is every likelihood that his action will also anger his enemy, that one of those swords he left behind will find its way into his back, the enemy's back. Unlike the discipline and willpower of the Chariot card, this character responds to his situation in an ideological and dangerous fashion. You are faced with a problem. Worse than that, you are considering a poor plan for solving it. Reconsider your situation and try to find one that will yield a more satisfactory result. Be aware of impetuousness. Your actions have consequences, and you would do well to consider them before acting. So, got a time of turmoil. We're going to need to do what we need to do to make it. We're going to need to know when to speak, when to talk, right? And when to walk. We also need to know how to speak. What tone are you using? When you talk to someone that you don't agree with, what tone are you using? There's a difference between being confident and being foolhardy. Even look at how this guy even appears in his appearance. Clothes are a little dirty. He's a little ratty and got a beard, but it's not really too well taken care of. It's because he's so busy being the thief in the night, trying to get everything that he thinks he's deserved, that he can't see he already had it all along. And all he needed to do was acknowledge it. So to recap, our situation is we are working the groundwork. We're hoping we have all the work done that we needed to do to feel confident in finding a solution, in creating what needs to be done to bring about relief and joy and equality. Harmony will happen when those other three collect. This young person is nervous because this person is confident in what they're doing. They're just not really sure how well the groundwork has been laid. And that's the situation. Work on you and the ground you're standing on so that you're grounded, you're focused, and you're confident. You don't have to speak a word. It is in an energy that you give off. It is passionate. It is alive. It is abundant. And it is an energy that is not to be crossed lightly. I want to get poked with that sword, and I don't want to get smacked with it either. I'm sorry, wand. It's not a sword. And even though you will, all of us will, have to give up something. Here, we started with the devil, which is about addictions and what we have a hard time letting go of, what we think we can't let go of. And he laughs because he knows all you got to do is open your hand. He has no power over you unless you give it to him. So, in your grief of what you are losing, pay more attention to what you have than what you're losing. Even though what you're losing seems like it is so much bigger than what is left. Have the confidence to know you laid the groundwork to make it through these times of grief and struggle, because they will be here. They will be here. They are here for so many already. So in your grief for what you've lost, try the hardest that you can through your grief to be thankful and grateful for what you have. So you don't have to be the thief in the night and try to steal or acquire what you need. That is selfish. It is alone. I'm looking at the kitty cat down here. It is selfish, it is alone, and the only one that will prosper is you. None of your loved ones. Because what you're doing here when you're stealing from somebody else's confidence, say, or you're just stealing away, period, in the night. You're taking their confidence, you're taking their love, and they have to find a new center core. So don't be the thief in the night. You can't carry all those sharp edges anyway. It's too much for you. So there are things you have to leave behind. My goodness. I want to pull one more card. Can we have a message, please, Spirit? Just a general, simple message. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we have here. I don't want to bump the camera, so I'll just do it in a little tiny picture. Ooh, here we go. And the overall message from Spirit for the reading is the Queen of Wands. Isn't she fantastic? She's shoring up his confidence. Look at the colors in that. Passion, warmth, love. Oh my goodness. I want to put this card down here. We'll put these guys up there. This is a beautiful card. We need to focus on this card. We'll put him out here. The Queen of Wands. Gosh, she's gorgeous. I love these cards. She's gorgeous. A serene but alert woman guards a pillar topped with flames. She holds her wand in a calmly protective fashion in front of the pillar. She is not only ready for action, but actively scanning their horizon, seeking it out. She's looking for action. Sorry, it might help if I put the card in the actual frame, right? So you can see the camera. Sorry. Your passion is quietly continued. I'm sorry. Your passion is quietly contained, ready to burst out at any moment. You are seeking an outlet for your energy. This may be in the form of a new project or your own. May not. I'm going to read that one more time. This may be in the form of a new project of your own or helping someone with an exciting undertaking. You love activity for its own sake, and you are not adverse to public admiration as a result of your skills and brilliant personality. Look at her. She's holding back though. Be aware of ego and the desire for advancement, be it social or career related. Although you are a true and loyal friend, your ego can get in the way. So I got loud and clear at the very, very, very end. You are relaxed, prepared. She's done her groundwork. She's confident. She's got the flame of passion behind her, but she's holding her passions back because they're a little overwhelming. She does not want to react to anything that is happening. She wants to observe, process, and then act. Requires forethought, not emotion or ego. So what she is holding back is her ego, so that the love can pour out of her wand and can burn in that flame atop that pillar. She's saying, don't be afraid of the groundwork that you have already done. Don't be afraid because of the groundwork you have already done. It is hard to not be afraid when everything that you have always relied on is changing, because change is very uncomfortable. How do you prepare for something you don't know about? So, the best way you can prepare is to do the groundwork inside you. It gives you the confidence to keep going with your passions, not being afraid of what you're going to lose or that you're going to have to steal it away and take what you need behind someone's back. You don't want to be dishonest. Do not be dishonest, even if it does win you the argument. Because we started the reading with the Devil card, it's letting us know we have attachments to things that will no longer exist. And we must let them go, or you will be tied to the devil and you will not be able to move forward. This also tells you you could have the power to release yourself from this energy by opening your hands and reaching out to the people around you and those you love. Wow, this has been a good reading. I thank you very much, you guys, for being here. Take care of each other, please. Know your mind. Know what you stand for. Know your ethics right now, because they're all going to be tested. Look at this. We got all of the only major arcana we got was the devil, but we did get all 4 suits. Swords, cups. Oh, we didn't get any pentacles. That's interesting. So, for the first part of April, maybe we won't be so scared about our financial situation. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Remember, reach out to one another when you need help. And reach out to one another when you have something extra to give. Because together, we will thrive. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.